Hey guys, Brian Stucker here again from Boomer Fitness. Just wanted to come back here and shoot a video for you today. And I want to talk about the invisible forces that will help you lose 10, 20, 25, or even like one of my online clients, over 70 pounds for men and women over the ages of 50 and 60. Hey guys, I've been away for a little bit of time, and I know things have been really crazy out there. I hope you've been safe. I hope you've been well. I hope your family's been safe. I hope your family's been also well.
Aww. I appreciate that.
But I want to hop on here real quickly because I've been away, and I want to apologize for that, but I wanted to really focus on our members here at the Boomer Fitness location, and also really super service our online community. And it gave me a ton of distinctions to give you guys even more value.
I think it's a good idea.
But the reason why I want to make this video today is I finished training one of my clients, and it was this evening, and it was a theme that's been coming up over and over, especially after quarantine, because everybody has been gaining that quarantine 30 or 60.
Does this look like a little weight to you?
True story. We had an individual who gained over 60 pounds, but we're helping him get back on track. So I wanted to talk about the invisible forces that will help you lose those 10, those 20, those 25, or even like my online client, Gene, out in Indiana, lose over 70 plus pounds.
Wow.
So we all know at the end of the day, it's calories in versus calories out, right? And sometimes it's not that simple, right? You start out your week on Monday, you log all your food, but then all of a sudden it's like you get a couple curveballs. We all know what those are. Or New Year's comes along and you're like, hey, this is my goal. And then by, April or May, you're beating yourself up because you're not hitting those goals yet. So what I wanted to do was hop on here to talk about these invisible forces to get on track to help you lose that weight.
Okay, let's do it.
So the first thing that we need to, at the end of the day, figure out, right? You do have to eat less and you've got to move more, right? Because if you're exercising all day, you cannot work a bad diet. You could, eat a slice, you could eat a pizza and drink a soft drink, and you could run on the treadmill for 30 minutes, but what ends up happening is you end up consuming more than you actually worked out in that period of time. So first thing you want to do is calories in, calories out. But this is what my client was asking, is like, well, I just can't seem to get back on track. For him, it was 10 pounds. How do I get this 10 pounds off? Because he had race season and he didn't want to hurt his joints, okay? So we start talking about the invisible forces. Hey, we can't do it all overnight.
That's impossible.
So first we start off with a list of single ingredient foods. And the reason we wanted single ingredient foods is because those are most nutrient dense. They're gonna give you the most nutrients. They're gonna help you stay full. They're gonna help you recover from your workouts. They're gonna give you the most energy. They're gonna give you the most bang for your buck.
Awesome.
That's first and foremost. So some great energy, single ingredient foods, nutrient dense foods that help you out is you gotta look protein, carbs, fat. So proteins, lean cuts of chicken, lean ground turkey, lean ground beef, fish. Those are all good places to start. And some people, depending if you're dairy intolerant or not, cottage cheese and Greek yogurt. Those are some great ones right there.
I am so hungry.
Go over to carbohydrates. We look at things like brown rice, even white rice, just the portions, right? Calories in, calories out, more nutrient dense there with the brown rice than the white rice. Then you look at like fruits. You look at bananas, berries, things like that. You look at sweet potatoes. Pasta's fine, just the portion size. Again, you want to measure that out. So good, carbohydrate sources, right? And then the third thing you want to do then is good healthy fats, avocado, olive oils, in that category. So we've got the healthy single ingredient foods, and that is one of the invisible forces that's going to help you stay on track there. And then you're going to consume under your daily calorie burn each day and more of those foods, all right? The next thing that gets most people is prepared. So you want to be prepared. So what you'll do is at the beginning of the week, you'll prep your foods, or you'll have your approved food list and you'll know restaurants that you can go eat from. Another one of our coaching and online training clients was having trouble because he went out of town. So what we had him do is like, hey, I don't want you to miss out on life, right? You've got a family, you've got events you're going to, and that's what was the thing for him.
Thank you.
So what we did is we just got a plan. So we got out the MyFitnessPal and we had him pick out the restaurants that he's gonna go at, pick foods from that approved list, and then we had him then reverse engineer his day. And what do we mean by reverse engineer his day? We had him log all those foods ahead of time, and then we looked how many calories are left. So he was able to go out with his family and be able to handle his travel schedule and look in advance and prepare his days. And then he put in the rest of his meals through the day. So he knew like maybe he only had 400 calories left. He knew that he was gonna have to eat more of a protein-based meal with some kind of vegetable or a protein shake. And he went in that direction for preparation. So you wanna be prepared, because if you don't prepare and plan, you plan to fail.
Oh yeah.
All right, so you prepare. Next one right here, hydration. Hydration is going to do a lot of things for you. It's going to help you detox. It's going to keep you full. And there's studies out to show that a lot of times people aren't hungry. They're just dehydrated. So try to get that 60 ounces per body weight. Take your weight, multiply it by 60%, and drink that much in ounces. Next thing to lose that last weight is exercise quality. Well, how do you go from wanting to say your goal is to run more or just exercise more in general? Is you're gonna wanna get your exercise, you can't go 0 to 100. You can't come in the gym and say, download an exercise program for men's health or download any workout plan online. Because what's gonna happen if you haven't been exercising a long period of time is you're gonna overload your central nervous system, or you'll wake up after that first or second day, you're gonna be your body's gonna be so slammed, so sore, that it's not gonna be sustainable, all right? So look at your exercise quality and start small and build your way up. So what that could look like for you is just start off with 8,000 steps per day and make that your activity goal for cardio. What's great about that is your recovery, like running, say your cardio was running or high intensity step mill walking, your recovery is gonna be not as demanding, and you're gonna feel like you're gonna be able to sustain it, and you're gonna bring up your calorie burn, your general calorie burn from getting those steps in. And when you wake up the next day, you'll be able to go out and get those steps in. So you'd start there. All right, so just start getting your steps. And then the next thing is, like, if you haven't worked out in the gym a long period of time, just start off with 2 calisthenic workouts per week. And I'm gonna put this all together in the end, so that way you can put this in a sustainable way for you. If you're liking this video so far, please give me a like, because what YouTube will do is it'll share it with other people and show them that it's good information and it will help transform their life. All right, so thank you for that like there. And if you're not subscribed yet, make sure that you subscribe to the channel so you get updated with great content. We plan on bringing more to you. All right, so exercise quality. Say you start out with 2 exercise calisthenic total body routines per week. All right, it could be body weight squats, push-ups, TRX rows, band workouts. A lot of them that are on this YouTube channel, all right? And then from there, remember, 2 times a week with those kind of workouts is to maintain, and then you can start expanding out to 4 times a week to build, to expand upon your fitness goals, and then you increase that workout intensity over time. Another one is getting to bed on time, all right? There's some studies out there show that there's people who get 6 hours of sleep a night versus people who get 8 hours of sleep a night. The people who get less sleep, they end up consuming more food throughout the day because they're stressed and their cortisol levels, their stress hormones are higher. So you're gonna set yourself a goal to strive to get that 8 hours of sleep per night. A lot of healthy hormones are produced in your sleep, recovers your central nervous system. You'll be thinking clearly, you'll be more focused on your goal, you'll have less cravings. Next thing you wanna do is you wanna look at your work stress and your home stress. Okay, how can you manage those? If it's work stress, maybe you run a business like myself, you put together better systems in place. You build a really good team to support that. Maybe your hours were cut back or something. You find a side hustle and you start figuring out how to manage your work stress. If it's home stress, maybe it's the kids, maybe it's a family member. Find ways to manage that thing. As one of my coaches used to say, unless you have to call 911, it's not worth stressing about. Or if you think about how long your life is in comparison to the moment, that it's just one thing. It's just a moment in time that's going to go away anyway. So how do we bring this all together and go from, we know we can't go from 0 to 100 in a week and achieve all these fitness goals. We'd like to, but we got to follow that process goal and start working toward it. That's why this is the invisible forces. So what a lot of my coaching clients do is they'll rate their week in these areas, right? From a scale of 1 to 10. So they'll say, okay, how prepared was I this week? From 1 to 10. 1 not prepared, 10 prepared. Maybe that week it's a 7. How well did I do with single ingredient foods? I was a 6. Hydration, boom, 10, nailed it. Got all your water in. Exercise quality, 6. Getting to bed on time, you were 10. You got to bed, got the kids to bed, got the family members to bed, or you just got to bed on time. Good. Work stress, home stress, perfect. You didn't have any of that.
Perfect.
All right, so what you would do in the areas that you were a little bit lower, you'd figure out how can I constant and never end improve. Just try to get a little bit better. All right. So you'd look at, okay, gosh, my single ingredient foods this last week, I had 5 drinks. I noticed my total calories, my goal was 1,800 per day. I was consuming 2,500 calories per day. I know some of those drinks have to go. And maybe the reason why they were drinking was stress. So instead of maybe drinking, you go for a walk.
An excellent suggestion.
Or maybe you put together a goal of I don't drink more than 3 drinks in a week and no more than 1 in a sitting. Bring back your total volume. So those are just examples, not saying you're doing those things, but look for ways on how to improve it and set that goal for the week. So preparation, single ingredient foods, hydration. Maybe you get yourself a flask or a water bottle and you have a timer set on your phone and at 9 o'clock you have so much water, drink. By 12 o'clock you have so much water, drink. By 5 o'clock you have so much more water, drink, and you hit your goals for the day. And then every week you're just improving upon that and you're checking in, you're weighing yourself every day and you're seeing those improvements. And what's going to end up happening over time, because you cannot constant never improve, you try to get 1% better in each one of these areas, what's going to happen is the scale is going to start moving. And you're going to get the snowball rolling. And the hardest part is getting that snowball up the hill, get on the side, because once you get it rolling down the hill, you got momentum. And you're going to start seeing results. You're going to be motivated. You're going to break some of these bad habits. You're going to be installing some new habits. And you're going to reach that goal. And what the best part about reaching that goal is you're going to change your identity to that of a fit, healthy person. And once you have the habits in place, you create that identity. Identity shapes your personality. So when you're a healthy, fit person, you finish your workout and you don't say, okay, I'm going to eat Dairy Queen on the home. I'm not going to have a Blizzard with a double cheeseburger. All right. So you'll change your identity to a healthy, fit person. So I hope that was helpful to you. I know it was really helpful to the clients that I shared that with and the last client that I just finished training. And I wanted to get that out to you. I plan on putting more great content on this channel for you. Down in the comment section below, let me know which one of these invisible influencers to help you lose the 10, 20, or 25 pounds, or like my client Gene, lose 70 plus. Not saying you'll lose the 70 plus because Gene's putting in the work. He's eating the foods, he's doing the work. Let me know which ones work best for you. Let me know what future content you want to see. We got Paul here at the gym. He's eager to help shoot some new content, and we'll get that up there for you. And if you want to be a coaching client, I've got 3 spots available down below. I'll put my scheduling link to my calendar, and then what I'll do is I'll send you some questions. Just because you apply for a time doesn't mean I'll take you on as a coaching client. I want somebody who is committed, that wants to transform their life, that wants to reach these goals, so we don't take everybody into that program. So sorry I've been away for a long, been really servicing people at our location and really super serving our online clients during this time. So we're going to be back here more. So excited to be back. Thank you for all the people that sent emails, sent comments, and gave all the positive support. You really pulled the guy through. And, I will tell you this, I don't share this a lot, but sometimes during this past year, I was questioning some of where I was going with this, and I was praying a lot on it. And your guys' support and being back in the gym and working with those online clients really opened my eyes to what my purpose is and how much impact I'm making in your life. So God bless you all. You have a great night, and thank you for that gift. Have a great day. Bye-bye.